Oh man, so well, to end all the speculation, I guess we just gotta chalk this thing up as a horrible joke. Terrible joke. But listen, T.I. has provided the paperwork to show that the story that he told about his cousin and him being stopped after he had all the clothes in the trunk and people trying to pull him over for the clothes, but then finding a gun and then getting a gun charge and then saying that he put the gun charge onto his cousin. That story right there, it was a lie. He did not get off on that case by placing the gun charge on his cousin. He provided his paperwork that shows that due to it being an illegal search and seizure, the judge ruled in favor of his attorney's motion to suppress the evidence. So he provided this paperwork right here, and it's dated in 2003. We're gonna try to read what we can read, but on top of it, he put FYI, can't nobody who got their name in other people's paperwork question me about mine. I got it on me. We can have a paperwork party, pull up or shut up. I don't know if he's addressing Boosie, or y'all know 50 has entered the whole situation by saying what he had to say, you know, playing around and everything. But T.I. has provided paperwork. Let's see what we can read. Smash the like button as I try to go ahead and figure this out to read this for y'all from T.I. Let's see. Let's zoom on in on this thing. So it's all sideways, but y'all see court of Fulton County of Georgia. Indictment number, that's the number. If people want to look it up, I guess y'all could go ahead and look that up. This is 2003. This may, I don't know, the records may not be available anymore. I don't know. People that do this type of stuff, that 1090J type of shit, y'all go ahead and look that type of stuff up. But order on motion to suppress. Motion to suppress have been filed, blase, and the defendant, that says Douglas Arnell. The matter came on regularly for hearing, and after hearing evidence and argument of counsel, the court finds that the initial stop, arrest, and search of defendant and defendant's automobile was illegal and was without warrants and was without probable cause. Okay, so basically it says the seizure of the items therein were therefore rendered illegal by the initial illegality of the stop and the arrest. So it is therefore ordered that any and all evidence produced by the said illegal stop, arrest, search, and seizure and interrogation be and the same is hereby suppressed, and the state is directed not to use any evidence in the prosecution against this defendant. Order, this is this 18th day of February 2003. That's just Thelma Watt Cummings Moore Fulton Superior Court. So this right here is, I guess, what we need to see to go ahead and put this thing to rest. It is what it is from this point, man. Now, once again, I seen somebody in my comment section. I'm sorry for not shouting you out, but I'm just thinking about this off the top of my head. Somebody in my comment section said that T.I. tried to use his name to try to change the narrative by, you know, believing in his street cred, that he could put out that type of message of that scenario and provide a different perspective to, you know, let people see that that's not bad to take that option to put a case on a dead homeboy. So once again, it's a straight guy, trap guy, trying to provide perspective to give a different solution for folks that's out there. Once again, I told y'all before, I'm saying this in every single video, I'm not in the streets, you feel me? I'm not even trying to live my life by these rules because there's so much gray area within these rules. I've had my past of dibbling, dabble, being stupid as hell, but as I grew, I realized that life is not where somebody want to be because of all the dysfunction in the streets, you feel me? So I leave that to everybody else to just go ahead and do their own thing that's want to live that life and see. I do show certain videos like this to show like how dysfunctional these things are, and about no matter how much logic that you want to use out there, people are still going to be illogical. So it's like, why would you even want to live this life trying to live by all these different rules, these codes where everybody have their own rules at the end of the day? At the end of the day, everybody living by their own damn rules. I seen a video with my son talking. One of the only times I agree with my son, with people talking about integrity being the reason why you shouldn't tell on a dead man in a situation like this to get off on a crime. So he was speaking and saying, yo, you talking about integrity, but when it comes down to integrity, why you guys don't just cop pleas already? Just take the deal, or just confess to the crimes that you did if you're talking about integrity, or a situation where someone else is taking a charge for some shit that you did. You guys don't bring up integrity when it comes to that. So there's so many crazy rules that's within the streets that make people like me that don't even want to be a part of the streets, because it's a code that's ever changing. Or even if there is a code, people are still gonna interpret it their own type of way just for their own personal gain. You feel me? That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. But listen, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I want to know how Boosie gonna react to this situation. Is he gonna say, all right, he proved it, let's go ahead and move it forward? Or is even T.I. gonna be like, man, I don't want to work with Buddy no more, because he could have just called me to get this information. He didn't want to call me, and it be what it be. Now the thing about people in the hood, even though you hear them, you know, talking the way they talk to each other, this is normal back and forth. This is how niggas talk to each other. It's really aggressive. When you have a homeboy conversation with niggas, it's really aggressive, especially shit like that. And you get your straightening, and then you move forward from that point. But once a lot of people say, you don't put a jacket on nobody unless you see paperwork. You can't put a jacket on nobody for being a rat or whatever unless you see paperwork. So in this situation, it was a weird one, because it seemed like Tip put a tip out on his own damn self. You feel me? It was like, whoa. And what you already have in a history of people trying to say, you did some, you know, talking and cooperating, and then you throw that out there, look like, damn, like, what's up with that? But I guess we could put this all to rest now. It is what it is. We'll go ahead and move forward from this point. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below, though. It's your boy Stacy. Yo.